Hello everyone and welcome back to Birthdays the Beginning. Now, in this episode, the first episode following my completion of the main story, or at least partial completion, it seems that we may have some more to do before we get the true ending. But in this episode, we're going to be doing some challenges. I have already begun preparing a map, a very, very large free play map, but it takes time. Time that is, well, I've already spent about 50 minutes and all I've done is manage to sink the whole land underwater. So there's a little bit more sculpting to do off camera before we begin on that map. But in this episode, we're going to try one of the challenges. Now, this one. Birth Tyrannosaurus and capture it. Dinosaurs are multiplying, but Tyrannosaurus has not yet been born. It should appear if the current temperature is maintained, but temperature changes in the cube are more extreme than normal. Very well. Now this is going to be possibly a little bit of a hard one, actually. Tyrannosaur does need quite a few things to be born. Welcome to the Dino Challenge! Please tell me... Oh, Navi, this again, really. You are such a scallywag. It hasn't been that long, you know. Alright, there we go. Is that okay? Yes, I'm pretty happy with my name. Here are the details of this challenge. Your objective is to capture Tyrannosaurus. The cube size is mini. At this stage of life, dinosaurs are currently multiplying. However, Tyrannosaurus has not yet been birthed. The cube in this challenge will undergo temperature changes at triple the normal rate. Even a minor change in the terrain can drastically alter the temperature, so be careful. Alright, let the challenge begin. Now, what have we got already? We're going to need Velociraptor. We've got none of those, and we're going to need more Plesiosaurus than we currently have. Is the Plesiosaurus currently expanding? It's hard to tell on that one, hard to tell. But what do we need for Velociraptors then? So let's head on out all the way down to Velociraptors. We've already got you on the map, a dino that became larger and faster than Eoraptor, allowing it to hunt for prey with increased ferocity. We've got plenty of Eoraptor. Okay, so that's the main thing. Have we got any Stegosaurus? We have some Stegosaurus. It preys on fish in very hot seas. Okay, so what kind of fish have we got? Well, let's just see if we can't make a few changes. Because I noticed that we've got some fish. 15,000 of you. Have we got any? Ooh, that isn't so great actually. Cyclomedusa over there. Maybe if we move some fish around, perhaps that would be a good move. Hello. We've got some fish over here. Do I have any jars? I do have some jars. Well, let's start off by grabbing some fish. And we're going to transplant you. Let me just check what you are. You are Andriolepsis. Let's see, Andriolepsis. I wish there was a way that I could just zoom directly to that entry in here, but I don't think there is. Andriolepsis. No, it's not going to be any of you. Here we are. Your birth, you require sea depth at 30 to 40 degrees. Or it can be up to 68 if you want it. And this is sea depth over there. What have we got down here? Sea depth over here. Okay, well that's the first thing we're going to do. So we're going to transplant you. There you go. Next, I'm actually going to transplant you as well. Let's grab you up and move you over here so that you can hang out with the creatures on this side. Can I place you down? There we go. Pomp. There we go. That should take care of our Plesiosaur population. Honestly, just by cloning it, it would have worked, I suspect. But I don't think they'll live long enough for us. Let's head on out and see how things go. We'll just see if that's enough. Let's pass a little bit of time. Velociraptors have been born. Eldrathi has been born. Paikea. Wow, okay, so many. Very, very many. Wow, so many birthdays all at once. Hello everyone, let's say hello. Hello Velociraptor. I actually can't talk to you because we've already got you. Let's drop that down. Yeah, there's no one else here for us to have a look at. That's fine. How are we doing back here? Have they didn't survive over there. Ooh, that's not so great. That is not so great. Have the fish that we transplanted survived? No, you know what? I don't think they did. I don't think they did survive at all. Okay, well, given that then, I'm actually going to go ahead and... Oh, this is going to be bad, but womp, womp, womp. We're going to sink this down and give you a much bigger playpen. And it'll be great. Trust me. Though it is going to result in massively messed up temperatures for a little while. So, we will drop this down as well. Because I'm not a huge fan of the steps that we've got at the moment. Oops, that was the wrong thing. I wanted this to come down, thank you. There, something like that will do. Just a little bit of shaping because I can. Right, there as well. Over here. Don't need that much shaping to be going on, honestly. That should do fine. And that as well. Over on this side, though. Right, well, how are we going to help you? In fact, we're going to sink this all the way down. And we're going to bring it right down to the sea level you've got over there. Now, we've got a nice deep ocean here. And we've got plenty of things spawning down there, which is good. But I feel that perhaps we should expand the depth of the sea here just a wee bit. Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? We may have just messed up with our jellyfish, but I mean, you know, it's all in the name of progress and also science. I think it can be classed as science. We're trying to birth a dinosaur. I mean, if it's all right for Jurassic Park, it's all right for us. We'll bring that down a little bit. I don't think these steps will really necessarily help, but I'm hoping that that expanded area over there will at least help the fish. And I'm going to try and transplant them again. Where are you? We'll take Paikea this time. Yep, you can come with me. Yep. There you go. You're coming over here. And hopefully the Plesiosaur does not gobble you all up. Hopefully. There we go. Now, we've got Velociraptors. Temperature is rising rather drastically. We could put down a chill stone if we wanted. Just to keep this place reasonably cold. In fact, we could place one down there. Let's actually check on the Tyrannosaur. 46. So it really, we need the temperature to stay roughly where it is. Alright. And we've just drastically increased the temperature by raising the terrain. So we're just going to do a little bit of sculpting around here. I think. About there. Actually, we'll shrink the size of the brush down a little bit here. Just to increase this land a tad. Now, this is... honestly, I was doing this just to take a little break from sculpting in the free play mode. Because all I've done is just flatten the terrain, but it has taken me so long. But it seems that that's all I'm doing here as well. And again, it was temperature that was the problem. Because when the entire world is ocean, it is very hot. So I'm going to have to revise my plans slightly. And perhaps we're going to have to start with a little bit of land. Or at least the land will be introduced in the very first episode that we get back to that. Okay, because we've lowered the land so much over there, the changes that we're making to the land over here, not having the slightest bit of an effect. We're going to need to rise a mountain, I'm afraid. And that is going to hopefully fix this problem. We'll see. But let's have a look. How big of a mountain, where do we want to start it? Let's start it somewhere over here, shall we? We'll start the base and then build up to it in small steps. Just adding a little bit more height as we go. No, we're going to need a much bigger mountain than this, I'm afraid. So let's get that going. There we go. Keep rising it up. We're still not affecting the temperature. Oh my. We might have to resort to the chillstone just to keep this going. Let's make a little bit of a cliff area there. Starting to sound a little bit colder at the very least. Got some heavy winds going on. And continue to rise this bit up a fair bit. Oh, no. Apparently not. Why can I not rise it anymore? Do I not have energy? Oh, we're at the height map? Sorry, the maximum height of the map. That's actually a little bit troubling. I was expecting to have a lot more room to play with. Okay. This is deep sea. I think we should be okay rising this a little bit. Perhaps. Let's take it all the way up to, deep sea around there. Let's try and adjust the temperature by rising the deep sea a little bit. but we're going to have some problems, I think. We're going to have some real problems. Oh, there we go. Managed to drop that temperature just a slight bit. It's good enough. Oh, there we are. We're starting to get back to something that remotely resembles not roasting hot. Okay, there we go. This is a little better. I approve of this. Now, we can birth Tyrannosaur as long as we get the rest of the conditions sufficient. Now that we're at the point, it seems that maybe 60 is the maximum that it can go to, because it took us forever to get to the point that the temperature was lowering. We kind of want the temperature to be roughly where it is right now, so I'm actually going to raise all of this land a little bit to try and get us back to around the 47 mark, 46 points, somewhere around there. Let's drop you. Drop that one as well. There we go. And just continue to raise this land a little bit around here. 48. Can Tyrannosaurus be birthed in 48 degrees? I don't know, but we can have a quick look. 41 to 51. Okay, so that's good enough. We've done enough work to bring the temperature up enough for us to get Tyrannosaur now. So all that remains is to make sure that Plesiosaur is happy with its little area. In fact, on that note, let's go and check Plesiosaur. What temperature do you like? 40 to 50. So yeah, you're actually in the kind of birth range that you would normally have. So you're obviously within the adaptation range. That's good enough. Okay, let's pass a little bit of time and see what happens. Okay, Difelia. Don't really need that per se, but I'm happy to see it. That may help our land walkers. Oh, we've lost Brachiosaurus. No. Say it isn't so. Really? Have we lost Brachiosaurus? No, you lied to me. Oh, game, why did you make me panic like that? We need you. We need lots of you, in fact. Let's see. Velociraptor, we've got more than enough. Plesiosaur, not enough of you, frankly. We do need more. Okay, well, maybe we need to expand your habitat a little bit more. Or just look at increasing your food supply. I mean, Paikea is doing okay over here. Yeah, the Paikea population is doing quite well. We need to encourage the fish to move over there. That's what we need, I think. Yes, you little guys hidden in there. How long until we can use these again? Quite a few years, unfortunately. I should have probably expanded the terrain before I brought them over, but oh well. Too late now. Sink that down a little bit. Sink this down a bit more. Unfortunately, the fish over here do have multiple things to contend with, which is a bit of a problem. Because really, I only want the Plesiosaur to be getting the fish. But I can't stop the flyers from eating them. So I'm going to need to have a much larger population as a result. And that has risen the temperatures a little bit more. So let's counteract that by raising the land a little bit more. Uniformly across there. Oh, that's actually not too bad. I wanted it to be around 47, so that's fine. Okay, that should do. Let's see how this goes. I may need to really, really radically expand the area for Plesiosaur, though. We'll have to see on that one. But for now, we're just going to pass a little bit of time, and hopefully we're going to see populations expand. Ooh, Stegosaurus is going down, so is Brachiosaurus. Yikes. Okay, what's wrong with Brachiosaurus and Triceratops then? Is it perhaps that they're not happy with the land? Let's have a quick gander at you then, shall we? What's the matter? It's not your temperature. It's a normal size for consuming plants that thrive in very hot climates. Okay, well, it's a hot climate, I would have said. And we do seem to be getting more and more creatures right now. Or rather, plant species, I mean to say. Let's have a look down at Brachiosaur. It never competes with Brachiosaurus or Triceratops for food. That's the Stegosaurus. The Triceratops, a herbivore plants it consumes, grow to shorter heights than those consumed by Brachiosaurus. Okay, so you're going to want trees, you're going to want shorter plants, and you will just eat whatever they don't. But that, it might be that the growing population of Velociraptors, actually, because we've introduced a predator species to all of these prey species, and we have reduced the area that they can get to for food, which is going to cause a problem. Alright, so what we can do here then is we can undo some of that by pulling this down. We'll just have sort of cliffs up here. Sink that down. And sink this down again. We'll just have this large sort of cliff area, but we won't necessarily have all of this land being taken up by it. Now this is going to increase the temperature a wee bit, but that's fine, I think. It's not really fine, actually. Well, sorry, but we need to drop the temperature in a way that doesn't involve me stealing land from the dinos up top. So your land has shrunk, and that, I know, it sucks. It really, really does suck. But not a lot I can do. Well, actually, there's lots I can do. Shh, don't tell him. It's fine. I think we're going to lose some of the animals, though. Triceratops is still... Yeah, Triceratops population is still falling. So is Brachiosaurus. I'm very concerned about that. Triceratops is on the verge of going extinct. And there isn't a great deal we can do about that. Let's pause time there. We've got enough Velociraptors, and we've got almost enough Plesiosaurs. Very nearly enough Plesiosaurs. Sorry, no, we have got enough Velociraptors. Alright, well, all we need is the Tyrannosaurus, so we don't need to worry about that too terribly much. How about... Well, we can always duplicate them to get that, but I'm very, very concerned that you guys are going to die off before we have a chance to get the Tyrannosaurus here. It actually looks like it's eating from up here as well. That's so cute, but also so sad because you're about to die off, and there's not a whole lot that I can do to help you. You're all within your correct temperatures, so it's just a matter of passing time and hoping that you don't die before the Tyrannosaurus shows up. Really? Plesiosaur... Oh, Plesiosaur populations are dropping. They're dropping actually quite rapidly. That is a big problem. Baraguanathia, I believe, just showed up, which is actually kind of cool. Because that's another food source. Yeah, Baraguanathia is actually growing quite well. It looks like our herbivore population is starting to recover a little bit. That's very good. Autumn fern is on the way out. But yeah, we've got a lot of trees now, so... Looks like things are balancing out again there. Yes, okay, brilliant. I'm super happy with that. The Paikea population is exploding over here. But the Plesiosaur population, not so. So what we're going to have to do is go find us some fish. I think there are a couple. Or have they gone out? Oh, no. Have the fish really died? That's kind of terrifyingly bad. Are there really no more fish that I can bring over here? There's gotta be. I refuse to believe that all the fish are dead. Well, the non-Paikea fish, anyway. Haha! Found you! You were hiding from me, scallywags. But it's good that they are actually moving around. So, no. I want you. Thank you. Yes. And I would also like another you as well. We'll move as much of this food down there as we can. Sure, let's grab some seaweed too. Let's move all of this over there, because that will generally help out. Oh, there's loads of seaweed here. Never mind then. I should have checked that first. But having the food for the whole chain. You don't want to just transplant one part of the chain and then nothing else. So everything that's living together over there, moving it over here is possibly going to be a good thing, and it will help out the Plesiosaur a bit. Alright, with that done, let's head back up. I don't want to just copy the Plesiosaur. I know I can do that, and I know that would probably result in us having enough Plesiosaur population. But I'd rather try and get it in a roundabout way, by actually increasing its food source and its habitat. Ooh. Wow, really? Okay, I wasn't expecting that at all. Let's move that out of the way. Hello, blue-spotted Longneck. Long time no see. Hello. Sure. I will capture you, I guess. Yoink. There we are. Oh, got a level up as well. I could sink this land a little bit, let it warm up just slightly. We want 46 degrees is the ideal temperature though. Got more than enough Velociraptors. We are just struggling with the Plesiosaurs right now. So with that, I'm going to rise the temperature just a little bit. There we go. That's good enough for me. Good enough for me. It's not good enough for me. I lied. I'm a liar. Sorry. I needed to do that. I absolutely needed to do that. Right, okay, well, Plesiosaur, the other food population around here is doing okay, at least the Paikea, but it looks like whenever I transplant the fish over here, they just die. Oh, wait. Is that fish over here, or was that Bubbles? I think it was Bubbles, actually. That's unfortunate, but it does look like the fish, they just immediately perish the moment I put them near Plesiosaur. So what I might want to do instead is actually just transplant more of them over here and allow them to breed in a relatively safe environment where they're not actively being devoured immediately. That might work. That might work. Pass a little bit more time though. There we go. Oh no, we've lost the blue spotted longneck. Well, yeah, I'm not too surprised. I'll be honest with you. Not too surprised about that at all. We've got a new life form in the oceans, which is quite nice. How's our Plesiosaur population? It's still fluctuating. Okay, well, can we use these? Another couple of thousand years and then we can use them again. There we go. Oh, the Tyrannosaurs is there! Haha! Fantastic! I'm super duper happy. Yeah, the population never actually got high enough, according to the game, but there they are, nevertheless. Okay, so we completed that. I'm fairly certain that expanding out this area was important to it, but I'm not entirely certain that moving the fish down there was. I like to think so, though. I would have liked it if more of the green food in the water had spread. And I'm fairly certain it can spread down levels, but maybe it only ever grows in the shallows, and once it gets to sea, that's too deep. There's not enough sunlight for it to propagate. Either way, we have completed the challenge, so let's go and collect our reward. Hello, Tyrannosaurus. I've been looking for you for a little while. Several 100,000 years, in fact. Large dinosaur that attacks other dinosaurs with its powerful jaws. Or maybe just scavens off things like a hyena. Maybe it's just really timid and doesn't like fighting other dinosaurs and so eats their scraps. Who knows? That's up for the comments to decide. Big old debate brawl. Try not to brawl in the comments, actually. Who knows? I don't know, because I wasn't around when it was alive. And I think pretty much everything else is guesswork. But, you know, there is a bit of a debate. Was Tyrannosaurus really a hunter of dinosaurs, or was it just a scavenger? Did it just eat scraps? Well, let me know in the comments what you think. Either way, how do you like this challenge? I actually did like it. I quite liked it. It was quite a challenging one. Badumch. Well then, see you next time. Let's work hard then too. I will. Let's have a quick look. How did we do? How many years did it take us? Let's head back in and check. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, actually. It took us 269,000 years to birth a Tyrannosaur. Not bad, in my opinion, at all. Ooh, that's a large one. Okay, birth a Plesiosaur and capture it. Eoraptor, the ancestor of dinosaurs, is multiplying, so it should appear eventually as dinosaurs are birthed. However, the flat land is too small to birth a dinosaur. You might want to expand it by making the cliffs or the sea into flat land. Ah, okay. No, I like that. I like that. That's going to be a bit of a tricky one, but I'm up to that task, I think. But we're going to be checking that one out in the next episode. Oh, wow. These get really, really complicated. That one, oh, the 9-star challenge. That actually looks quite exciting. But we'll be getting to that in a future episode. Do let me know how you enjoy the challenges down below in the comments. And leave a like if you liked and sub if you haven't. And I'll see you next time. Probably in our free play game. But until then, do take care, everyone.